The very first time I walked into a business meeting with this bag, the client stopped mid-sentence and asked me, "What is this bag?" This makes total sense. On paper, this looks like the perfect professional bag. It transforms, it's water resistant, and it feels built like a tank. But after using the Alpaka Elements Tech Brief Pro for months, I realized something I didn't expect. One of the main reasons why I bought this bag is now a feature I almost wish it didn't have. So today, I'm gonna break down what this bag does extremely well, where it quietly falls apart, and whether it's actually worth the $149 I paid for it. Before specs, before features, you need to understand the intent. This is not a backpack that turns into a briefcase. This is a tech-focused briefcase / messenger bag that happens to offer a way to carry it as a backpack. And if you evaluate it as a backpack, you'll be disappointed. If you evaluate it like a professional work bag, things really start to make sense. Let's get the numbers out of the way, because with this bag, they matter. It has a 15-liter capacity. It weighs about 1.4 kilograms or roughly 3 pounds. And the dimensions are 16.5 by 12 by 4.7 inches. And yes, for a 15-liter bag, this is extremely heavy. That weight comes from the structure, padding, and materials. You'll either appreciate the structure and feel, or you'll notice it every single time you pick it up. And this becomes extremely important once you start living with the bag. Aesthetically, this bag absolutely nails it. It's sleek, professional, and minimal without being boring. It self-stands, which should be a mandatory feature for any work bag. And the dangle stoppers keep everything nice and tidy. No loose straps, no mess. This bag signals confidence. And in a work environment, that really matters. The big selling point here is versatility. First, you can pop out the top handles and make it into a briefcase. Second, you can attach the shoulder strap and make it into a messenger. Then, if you want, you can take out the straps in the back and use it as a backpack. Finally, there's what I jokingly call the pillow mode, where everything is stowed and sleek. The horizontal luggage pass-through is excellent, because this bag is meant to be carried horizontally. This detail alone tells you how this bag wants to be used. In daily use, this is a mobile tech workstation. Laptop protection is excellent. It has thick padding and what feels like a false bottom. The front pocket has more usable volume than it looks, plus a magnetic key leash, which is awesome. Organization is smart without forcing everything into shallow pockets. There's also a hidden pocket that's genuinely hard to find if you don't know it's there. Perfect for a passport, emergency cash, or even an AirTag. I tested this bag with a hose and pretty strong water pressure. The good? The inside stayed completely dry, which is what actually matters. The bad is that the outside fabric absorbs water visually. It looks drenched and feels heavy even if it doesn't leak. So functionally, it works. Visually, it's a bit scary. Now, let's talk about some of my frustrations with this bag. There were days where I'd open it, try to add one more thing, and think, okay, this is where it breaks. Nothing actually failed and nothing actually ripped, but that resistance, you feel it every time you try putting in that last item you want to carry. If you carry lunch, gym clothes, or bulky items, this bag isn't even pretending it works for you. Now, a quick note on the zippers. They are AquaGuard, which is great for rain and waterproofing, but they are stiffer and there is a chance that the PU coating will peel over time. Personally, I prefer the smooth glide of regular zippers, but I definitely understand the trade-off here. Now, the backpack mode. It was one of the main reasons why I bought this bag. And weirdly, it's one of the reasons why I almost returned it. The straps aren't very padded, and the backpack is very minimal. It's only comfortable enough because the bag is small, but honestly, I almost never use it like this. At this point, I actually wish this mode wasn't here at all. Think about it. These straps and stowage compartment take up space. If they deleted the straps and gave the volume back to the main compartment, this bag would be nearly perfect. As a briefcase or messenger, this bag is honestly excellent. I guess that's just a trade-off that you're making with this bag. So is the Alpaka Elements Tech Brief Pro worth $149? If you're a tech-heavy professional who values protection, aesthetics, and clean organization, or if you want a professional bag that looks as good as it performs, I would say yeah, it's worth it. But if you want one bag to do everything, or you need space for bulky items, you'll be more frustrated than trying to plug in a USB-A cable on the first try. So my final verdict, this bag is like a tailored suit. It looks incredible, and if it fits exactly what you're looking for, it's perfect. But the moment you venture off of that and wear it hiking, well, it just really makes no sense. Once I finally stopped asking this bag to be a backpack, I actually started enjoying it again. Here's my tip. Buy it for what it is, and you'll enjoy it. Buy it for what you hope it to be, and you'll be regretting your life choices. If you want to see how I actually pack my full office setup in this bag, let me know. And thanks for watching, and see you next time. Peace.